There you go, viewers. Today we're going to be doing a run through on the 5000. Just the settings you should be using for when you're just starting out. So we'll start on the front cap. We're just running your standard 11-inch mono. The threshold is 1 o'clock to about 1 o'clock. Then we have an in normal, general I mean. We have it in special. Then we have it in mono, because we're using a mono coil, and in fixed. Now, if you flick from special to enhance, it will shut down the fine gold and all those other timings in the back cap. So once you go into enhance, it turns off your fine gold and sensitive, extra sensitive, smooth, and all those other settings. In the back cap, we'll just turn him on. It's all pretty basic, the way you set these up. Just got the back light on. That's your battery test. Tells you how many volts you've got left in your battery. Your volume limit. I'm running a booster with dual speakers, so I run mine at 12. Your GB type. You don't need to worry about that. This is where, if you flick it into enhance, it shuts all this off. This is your fine gold, and extra sensor, extra smooth and that. So once it's in special, I'll have it in fine gold. Your main tune, which we'll do before I start detecting, is where you swing around and push that button on your front cap, the little black one. We go into general, your motion, which is factory preset, which is slow. And then you've got your RX, which is factory at 11. You can turn that up a little bit, but you don't want your machine to be running real ratty and carrying on, so you're missing targets. So you should run at factory for a while until you get used to your machine. Your audio, normal. You've got deep. I usually run it in deep at most times. Go back. Your audio tone. Now, this is where people get a little bit confused. I'll just turn my booster and that on so we can hear it. If your hearing is good, you run it at, say, 60 to 62. If your hearing's not so good, you drop it to about... Oh, hang on. What do I have that on? So, yeah, that's where I usually have mine set. And if your hearing's not really crash hot, you want that to be running about 50 to 55. The better the hearing, your ears are better to pick up a high-pitched tone. If your hearing's not as good, your ears are better off picking up a low-pitched tone. A lot of people get a bit confused with that. So, yeah, you want that to be 62 if your hearing's good, 50 to 55 if not so good. Next one is your stabilizer. I run factory, which is 10. Signal, your factory is 16. Sometimes I'll run that a little bit higher, up say 18, 19. Target volume, which is 8, I think. Yeah, factory. So really it should be running factory. Response is normal and tracking slow. Iron reject off. Iron reject only works when you've got a double D coil on. So that's a quick rundown of why you should be running your detector. when you're starting off. Alright, happy hunt.